Hello everybody and welcome back to Live or Diecast, King of the 573 Ladder Wars. Your current champion is Eric from Kingnut Diecast. In that number 2 spot, it's Michael Martello in the red Kia Stinger. In that number 3 spot, it is D-Boy representing Dirty Murray Diecast Racing. At number 4, it's the Godfather, Eddie from You-Know-Where, Simple Customs. And at Gatekeeper, it is David Gibson from Big Daddy Diecast in that custom concept, Monte Carlo. This week's challenger from Homesteading, Northern Michigan in the 70s Space Jam van, weighing in at 64 grams. It is Homesteading, Northern Michigan. Tighten those seat belts. Get the gas tanks full. Let's race. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ladder Wars, King of the 573, brought to you by Live or Diecast. This week's challenger is Homesteading, Northern Michigan in the 70s Space Jam van. This land sled weighs in at a whopping 64 grams, just under the 65 gram weight limit. This thing has some weight to it, the axles have been polished and graphited, and this thing is a rocket ship, folks. Stay tuned, you are in for some exciting racing. This week, race 1, the 70s van, will be taking on Big Daddy Diecast in that concept, Monte Carlo.
Lane 5.
Let's race. Our challenger will be starting in lane 2. Big Daddy Diecast will go to lane 5. Race 1. And the Space Van takes a huge lead, taking race 1 with ease, leaving Big Daddy Diecast in the dust. Let's switch lanes, folks. The 70s van will go to lane 5. Big Daddy Diecast will go to lane 2, race 2. And the 70s van takes the win, moving on to the second round, knocking Big Daddy Diecast in the concept Monte Carlo off of King of the 573 ladder. Homesteading, Northern Michigan moves on to take on Eddie from Simple Customs. Eddie will start race 1 in lane 2. The 70s van, driven by Homesteading, Northern Michigan, will go to lane 5. Race 1. And the van takes a lead, taking race 1 from Eddie. Let's go to race 2. The 70s van will go to lane 2. Eddie from Simple Customs will move over to lane 5. This is a do or die for Eddie. Let's race. And the 70s van takes the win, moving on, leaving Eddie behind at Gatekeeper. Eddie from Simple Customs is sitting at Gatekeeper. Northern Homesteading, Michigan. Homesteading, Northern Michigan will move on to take on D-Boy from Dirty Murray Diecast Racing. D-Boy will start in lane 2. Homesteading, Northern Michigan will start in lane 5. Race 1. The van takes a win, taking race 1. Saying D-Boy is no challenge for the 70s van. Let's switch lanes. This is a do or die for D-Boy. D-Boy will move over to lane 5. That 70s van is in lane 2. Let's race. The van takes the lead and wins, moving on, leaving D-Boy in the Electro silhouette behind. The van says, I am gunning for the top of the ladder, and it is moving right up. Next, it will take on Michael Martello from Helmet Diecast in the red Kia Stinger in lane 2.
The 70s van will go to lane 5. Race 1. The van takes a huge lead, winning race 1. Let's switch lanes. This van is no joke, folks. It is on fire. The 70s van will go to lane 2. Michael Martello will move over to lane 5. This is a do or die for Helmet Diecast. And the van takes the win, moving on to take on King Nut in that championship race. Homesteading Northern Michigan is going to take on Eric from King Nut Diecast. I have a feeling you folks are in for a treat. King Nut will start in race in lane 2. The 70s van will go to lane 5. This is race 1. The van takes the first race, folks, beating Eric for the first time. Oh my goodness, could we have a new Ladder Wars champion today? Stay tuned to find out. Let's switch lanes. Eric, in his Shadow Jet, will move to lane 5. That 70s van, driven by Homesteading Northern Michigan, moves to lane 2. This is a do or die for Eric. Let's race. And the van wins. Folks, we have a new King of the 573 Ladder Wars champion. It is none other than Homesteading Northern Michigan. I told you I had a feeling this van is a rocket ship, folks. Fire on wheels. There it is. There's your Ladder Wars champion, knocking Eric from King Nut Diecast Cars. Knocking him off the championship spot, putting him in that number 2. Congratulations, Homesteading Northern Michigan. You are King of the 573 Ladder Wars champion. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this week's race. Stay tuned for next week. We'll have some more exciting diecast racing. Until next time, this has been Live or Diecast. I'm out. This week on Ladder Wars, King of the 573, Big Daddy Diecast, David Gibson was knocked off of the ladder. The Godfather has slipped all the way down to Gatekeeper. D-Boy is sitting at number 4. Michael Martello at number 3. King Nut Diecast is in that number 2 spot this week after being knocked off of the top of the ladder by Homesteading Northern Michigan. That van just looks mean. The stance, it's heavy. It is fast, folks. It is going to take a super fast car to knock it off and take its place. So you've been warned. Congratulations to Homesteading Northern Michigan. You are this week's King of the 573 Ladder Wars champion. Until next week, stay safe, happy hunting, and as always, remember, friendliness is free.